This video is brought to you by Grainger Warranty, your #1 online source for factory-backed extended warranties in the country.
7 months ago, Jennifer and I, is your full name Jennifer?
It is indeed.
Nice.
Yeah.
Jennifer and I took the Honda Civic Hybrid to Keystone.
We did. We got some crepes.
They were
Well,
good.
we didn't get the crepes there because they were closed.
Right. But it was Jen's first day.
Hey Jen, welcome to TFL. This is your first day, so I'm going to toss you in the deep end because I'm going to give you a card review. I want you to do a road trip review, so I want you to drive that Civic to Keystone.
Hold on, Mary. What's going on, Jen? How are you?
Jen, meet Mary. Mary, meet Jen.
Nice to meet you.
This is Keystone.
Beautiful.
Super smooth ride. Jen's a great driver. We found the crepe cart. Crepe a la carte.
We got crepes. We've got Conti Pro Contact RXs, which are a pretty great all-season tire. I dig these black mirror skull caps. Gives it kind of a sportier function. And under here you'll see you've got some tools here. You got space for a spare, but no spare.
Really great car. Really great day.
Honestly,
We had a
the
good
best.
time. So,
What a Thursday.
really, really fun.
2 thumbs up.
Here's to crepes. Now, 7 months have traversed, and lots has changed. Jen has changed a lot.
A little bit. Yeah.
Our hair is a different color now. And also, Honda's changed just a tad.
Just a skosh. Maybe not the color, but these are different. We're going to show you why. This is the Honda Civic Si, which only comes in a 6-speed manual.
Oh my God.
She's a little spicier than the hybrid that we drove before.
Okay, got a little more pep.
They are identical colors, both in urban gray, so that hasn't changed, but they are both sedans. The interior is definitely going to be a little bit different than what we had before, but this is more of a spicier version considering she's all manual, baby.
Nice. And thankfully, Jen knows how to do that. So to give an accurate comparison of the two vehicles, we thought a road trip was fitting. So last time we went for crepes.
Yep,
This time,
no crepes.
no crepes, just rocks.
Rocks.
We're going to the paint mines just east of Colorado Springs. Callahan, in fact,
Yeah.
if you want an exact name. So that's why we're in this car right now.
We're going to paint some mines, right?
We're gonna.
Is that what we're...
Well,
No?
we don't know yet.
Okay.
It's gonna be a surprise.
We don't.
I think we just get to look at rocks.
I think there's rocks there. Cool rocks.
potentially cool rocks.
The nice thing about this Civic is it's also kind of geared towards affordability. And if saving money is your jam, then I would consider an extended warranty through Grainger Warranty. They are the leading online manufacturer-backed extended warranty dealer in the country, and you can save up to $1,000 with Grainger on your extended warranty. Go to GraingerWarranty.com or click on that link below.
Anyway,
Hard to tell.
that's what we're doing on this journey. Look at us go.
This thing's fun to drive, Mary.
Is it?
Yeah. I miss driving a manual so much. And this has been very smooth. The shifting's very smooth, very easy to find gears. It's been lovely so far. And this is the first manual I've been able to drive that has adaptive cruise control and lane keep assist. And it's working quite well.
How does a manual work with adaptive cruise control? That doesn't really make sense.
Well, typically you're only going to be using adaptive cruise when you're at cruising speeds like this. So you're going to be maintaining one gear no matter what.
Okay.
So if it starts to slow down on you, you still need to take over and swap gears. But it will adjust, it'll be able to adjust, 10 miles.
Okay, cool.
Low
I didn't know that was an
high.
option in a
So,
manual.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. What do you think about these seats? They're like bucket seats.
Yeah, I mean, I get that it's geared towards performance, so like if you turn, you're a little bit more like you said, bucketed in. But I think I just feel a little claustrophobic, which is fine.
Yeah.
I would not buy this car, right? But it's
You definitely feel it in the shoulders too.
yeah. Look at this. Look
Yeah.
at Jen. Look at her shimmy.
I feel snuggled in.
She's all snuggled.
It's delightful.
Yeah.
And they're red.
They're really comfy. Yeah, red is the only option.
Yeah.
In this car.
On the SI.
Yeah, the seats are comfy, but let's get a closer look at the rest of it.
Yeah.
So a closer look at the interior will again reveal a bit of a fraternal twin situation. The difference is this one has a lot of red accents and the cloth is a little bit different. Bear in mind, it was October of 2024 that we reviewed the Honda Hybrid, so, you know, it's gonna be a little bit less of an in-depth comparison. But something that is really nice about this interior is all of the pops of red, kind of giving like a checkered flag vibe over here with beautiful red stitching all along the sides of the doors. We have the classic Honda honeycomb vents right here. These little guys, clickies. It's one of Jen's favorite things. Isn't that right, Jen?
It is indubitably.
There's a 9-inch infotainment screen which has Google built into it, as well as Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. We were using Apple CarPlay the whole drive down here. These are performance seats, as we mentioned. They make me feel a little claustrophobic, but they are meant for tight turns and keeping you nice and snug. There is a leather-wrapped steering wheel, which feels really nice. Jen, how'd that feel driving down?
Oh, it's delightful.
Yeah, it's nicely done. It's well designed, as well as a leather-wrapped manual shifter. And another big difference, as we've mentioned before, is the fact that it's a manual. So you also have your clutch pedal down below.
Something else I like about the SI version is around the honeycomb vents, we've got this red line that goes around the whole grille on both sides of this too, which I think is pretty cool. We got a couple USB-C ports. I was hoping this would be a wireless charging tray, but it is not. But that is quite all right. But we do have 3 different drive modes right here. We've got individual, which you can customize, sport, and we've got normal.
There's also a moonroof.
Look at that. That's pretty nice.
Would you look at that?
Would you look at that?
Jen and I have been on a million road trips together. Everywhere.
Everywhere. All over the place. If there's a place, we've been there. No, not that many places.
And so, essentially, we've learned that you have to figure out ways to kill the time.
Mm-hmm.
A fun road trip game that we've wanted to try for a while is called Hot Takes. Like hotcakes.
Like hot, like pancakes?
Hot cakes, take hot.
Cake hot? No,
Take hot.
That's wrong.
Where essentially you just say something that's a hot take, and that's it. That's the whole game. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Hot take. Salt is better than sugar.
I think I have to agree. I've always been kind of a salty gal over a sugar gal.
Me too.
Yeah, I like my chippies, my crunchies.
Way better.
Over like candies.
Yeah, same.
A hot take, I think you're crazy if you're getting iced coffee in the middle of winter. When you're like, oh, my hands are frozen. Give me an iced coffee to hold.
That's what mittens are for.
What are you doing?
Put on your mittens.
But now the inside of you is just also freezing.
Hot take. Everyone should sit down at concerts.
Yeah,
I'm so
feel
tired
that.
of standing.
I feel that. It sucks because when you first get to the concert, everyone is sitting,
Yeah.
and then everyone starts
Why
to
do we all stand? Just sit down.
Everyone can sit and enjoy, but as soon as everyone starts standing, now everyone has to stand. Hot take, if you own a truck, low-profile tires and giant wheels do not belong on your truck.
You look stupid.
You look stupid.
Hot take. Drums are the most important part of a song.
Drums, ooh, yeah, well, they keep the beat.
They keep that beat.
They keep the beat.
Ready, I'm gonna keep a beat. Should we start a band?
Did you know I used to play the drums?
Did you actually?
Yeah, I learned when I was like 10. Hot take. I think a good, sleek, faded mullet is awesome. I'm talking like not like a super long mullet. I'm talking like just a little extra hair at the side, a nice fade on the side. I think it looks great. So as you can see, the SI is not an identical twin to the hybrid sedan, but more like a fraternal twin, if you will. It still has the urban gray, the black skull cap, so that's all the same, but there are a few minute differences. Like right here on the SI, you're gonna get this piece of black trim. We said they kind of look like saggy eyes, which is pretty funny. Obviously, you get this SI grille and then a black splitter down below. And then on the side, we've got 18-inch wheels with performance summer tires. These are Goodyear Eagle F1s. Now, this is a great option to have if you are planning on really using this as a performance car. But if you live in a place where you plan on driving this above 40 degrees, you're going to want to think about having a second set of tires, because under 40 degrees, summer tires are going to turn into hockey pucks. So there's no flexibility, there's no traction. Definitely something to think about if you get the performance summer tires. But the other thing you get with the SI is you get this black spoiler on the back. So not identical, but more like fraternal.
Let's check out the back seat, shall we? The back seat is pretty cozy. I'm gonna scooch on over to this side to sit where Jen would typically be sitting when she's driving, and wow, there is a lot of legroom, Jen.
Look at that.
Yeah,
Look at that.
headroom not so much. It's a little low for me, but not bad at all. Let's check out Jen's squish factor here.
Very scientifically
Yeah.
important.
2 cup holders as usual. Not a bad squish, but kind
Pretty
of
squish.
low though.
Yeah.
My only gripe.
Oh, it's
So-
very low.
Yeah, it's pretty low. I feel
Yeah.
like I'm, what's up? That's kind of the vibe I'm getting.
What do we have, anything here?
No, that is a good point. There is not even a vent to be seen
Do we
back
have any on
here.
the B pillar?
Not a single vent. So I
Okay.
don't think it's really designed for your backseat passengers. We do have some of the Bose speakers back here. There are 12 Bose speakers in the entire car.
12 Bose speaker sound system. No
So-
USB-C, no vents or anything.
Yeah, kind of a lacking in the back seat, to be honest with you. I think the trunk lacks just as much. I'm gonna pop open the trunk here. I mean, honestly, feels like more space than I was expecting. You can, of course, pull these guys down and push that second row, see if there's a spare.
No
Oh,
spare,
man.
but we do get a tire mobility kit. So that's at least nice, but
There's more to be had. All right, so yeah, not super impressed by the back seat, but the trunk, is adequate. Spoiler. I think we're just in the middle of nowhere.
this is not giving me feelings right now.
I think this is just somebody's farm.
On the way down here, I was talking about how nice this ride was, the ride quality.
Yeah.
But now that we're on a dirt road with low profile summer tires.
Sure. She's not an off-roader.
It's not great. It's not great at all.
The map says that it should be right up here on the left. I'm not seeing anything. Oh wait, there's like a little parking lot right there maybe?
That's where we're going. Please help protect the paint mines. Okay, I think we're here.
It says no. Okay, no climbing on natural formations, dogs, horses, or bikes. No
You
climbing
can't
on horses?
climb on the dogs or
Oh,
bikes.
no horses. Huh. Well,
I think
I think we need to go further.
I think this is not it
because
because
this is just windmills.
yeah, and I don't think those are paint mines. I think we have to drive further.
Okay. Yeah, I think there's more exploration to be had.
Okay, yeah.
So we were told that, in fact, we have to walk. So we're right there. We are right there. Thanks, Jan. And we need to be down there. So what's the plan, Jan?
We're walking.
Walking.
Yeah.
That's what we do out here at TFL. We walk.
I guess.
I guess so.
I mean, our job is to review cars.
Right, but sometimes we go on adventures.
I don't mind walking.
I don't mind walking. 0.6
0.6
each way.
each way.
So about like a mile, 1.2 miles.
I could use it today.
Yeah, me too. I love walking.
Yeah, this is not bad. Oh, okay.
Okay,
we
so
just
something
had-
exists.
So we had to walk.
Yeah, just a little.
Okay.
This is really neat. Wow. Wow. That was cool.
That was a lot cooler than I was expecting. When we first got there, I'm like, there's nothing here.
Yeah, I got that same feeling.
And then there was quickly something definitely there.
Those pink rocks were sick.
They were super cool. And that cavern that just like kept going.
We would have gone back there, but we do have the end of the workday to get to. But yeah, super cool, super pink. Kind of like these seats. Did you like that transition?
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
Some might call them red.
Yeah, well, I've never been so good with colors. How's our MPG been looking?
So, good. So far, would you say Boulder down to Callahan is more downhill than it is uphill? I would.
Yeah, I would, for sure.
Because our MPG is doing phenomenal right now.
Is it?
I'm thinking it's because we were coming downhill for a bit. So I think it's going to level off. But right now we're averaging 39.1 MPG.
Yeah, that's pretty freaking good.
We've gone 140 miles so far, but we're going to be kind of traversing up a little bit now. So I'm guessing it's going to taper off a little bit at the end.
It's a wise prediction made by a wise woman.
Oh, thank you.
Jen's been having a ton of fun shifting.
I feel complete again being in another manual.
Her first car was a manual. She taught herself.
Yeah, pretty much.
So she's kind of a rock star.
I just bought it and then figured it out.
Baptism by fire is what they say.
But shifting has been wonderful. This gearbox is very smooth, easy to find all the gears. The clutch is very easy. I'm very pleased with everything so far. And I really like the adaptive cruise and the lane keep assist with this.
And this is not a super fair road to be judging the ride quality, but it is a very smooth ride. Like, we weren't getting car sick. There was nothing that felt really jolty.
No.
Very jerky.
Especially for these seats, because these seats are not plush, comfy, squishy leather seats.
Yeah, it's a testament to...
They're like shells, essentially.
Handling. How's the handling, man? We've been on mostly straight roads.
Handling is actually pretty responsive, pretty tight. The steering feels decently weighty, which is what you want. And here's something that we have hill start assist.
It seems like it's got a lot going for it. It's definitely a different vibe from the Honda Civic Hybrid, which is definitely more of a practical vehicle, definitely more of like a first car.
Well, yeah, because the Hybrid, number one, the MPG blows this one out of the water.
Of course, because it's a hybrid. It has 2 electric motors.
Exactly. So it's definitely going to be, like you said, more practical, and it's got more torque.
By a lot.
This is 192 pound-feet of torque, and the hybrid has 232 pound-feet of torque.
Yeah.
But you're going to expect more torque with, electric motors.
Right.
So this may give off a more performance, peppy feel, especially since this is manual and everything, but theoretically, this might be a little bit slower.
Yeah, but it's all about that experience, isn't it?
I completely agree with you. I couldn't agree with you more.
In terms of pricing, this one is a little cheaper, right?
It is. And typically hybrids or any type of EV are going to be more expensive because they have more components, especially the HV systems. So this one can be had for $31,800.
Okay.
And the only option it has is this urban gray color for $455.
All right.
So not the end of the world for a fun little sporty car.
Yeah, definitely not breaking the bank.
No, I mean, and 30 grand by no means is cheap in any means, but when your average price of a new car is pushing 50,
right, that's a discount.
that's pretty good. The hybrid, on the other hand, is a little over 33,000.
Okay.
If you get that urban gray 455.
So I mean, realistically, like that $3,000 is
less than that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Overall, though, really fun day.
Yeah.
Really cool experience over at the paint mines.
Yeah, and if you ever go there, just start walking.
Well, and also bring sunscreen, please.
Please bring sunscreen.
We were sorely unprepared.
And good shoes.
Yeah, good shoes would be helpful.
Because it's going to be a bit of a hike. Well, folks, we just got back into the Boulder area, a total of 232 miles, and you're not going to believe this, we averaged 41 MPG. That is insane, considering this has a combined expectancy of 31 MPG, but trips were cleared. We went down to Callahan and back, 230 some miles, 41 mpg. That was incredible. When it comes to would I want to drive the SI over a hybrid for a road trip, well, that's easy. For me, it's the SI because I love a chance to drive a manual anytime I have. The one downfall, going through Denver or any city area that's gonna have some slowdowns with traffic, that stop and go in a manual, not ideal. But let me see what Mary, where are you?
Jan,
Mary, where are you?
there's a bunch of cows. I think
Okay.
they were mad at me. They were mooing. Did you
Mary.
hear them mooing?
Yeah, that was you? Okay, Mary.
Yes.
If we had a choice to take the hybrid or the SI on another road trip, which one would you want?
Oh, gee. I think I would pick the hybrid purely for MPG.
Yeah.
But if we're doing like short trips, that's more fun.
It's definitely more fun, for sure.
But I'm going with the hybrid.
Yeah, I went with the SI because
Shocker. Yeah, that's
I
not
like manuals.
It's not surprising at all.
Well, folks, let me know if you would pick the hybrid or the SI in the comments below. This has been Jen
And Mary.
and lots of cows. Go to alltfl.com for even more videos. We'll see you next time.
Jen, that's gonna be you. You're gonna be a mama. Not a cow, but a mama.
What are you saying?